Good morning, heroes, and welcome back to another episode of Project Ascension. I figured I would give it 2 days this week, see how well it does, and go on from there. Hide. Hopefully, we will be. Oh no, there are still tons of people. I was like, yeah. Hopefully, all the people we ran into yesterday are gone today. But it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. We just need a few more of these sun crawlers here. If they're going to just patrol the coastline there. Weird. We'll come out here and we'll start trying to take out these things. Yes, yes. You guys are all out here getting the kitty cats, which is fine by me. Fine by me. I don't need the kitty cats. Well, I mean, I do, but not right this second. I can collect my 3 eggs. Oh, there's another crawler. There we go. Ooh. Nope, still need one more. As for the tigers, I'm not overly worried about them. I can always pick that up. We want the eggs, because those can be the more annoying ones to pick up. Jeez, it's like you gotta be like right on a certain spot for these Worldforged items now. I wonder if they fixed it yet to where you can collect all of them. Because for whatever reason, we were having issues yesterday collecting any of them. There we go. That's done. Now we need tigers and a whole bunch of trolls. With the exception of one troll being Zalzane, all the rest of the trolls that you'll fight over here are just tagables. So we don't actually have to get the first hit. We just need to get a hit. And I say that because there's probably going to be a ton of people over here trying to do this. Why is my hammer not reducing it? I did the hammer twice, and it did not reduce my sanity at all. There we go. That one worked. Here we go. We got all 4 of those. Now we go in here and we just start smacking a bunch of trolls. Jeez, we're burning through mana. I need my skill back up. I feel like they somehow have changed the mana consumption that we have. Okay, we just need 3 more voodoos. I think I'm just gonna sit right here and we'll just wait for these guys to pop up. Man, I wish I could have kept going yesterday. I mean, if you want a party barbarian, I just need 1 more. Come on. I need it to respawn. There we go. There we go. That one's done. We just need Zalzane now. We got Tarins and looks like blood elves all over here. It should tell you, man, this is the fastest area to level in if they're all over here versus their own little zone. Oh, dang, I was too far forward. Earth Jones. I wonder if that's a reference to Earth Wind. Earthworm Jim, I believe, was the character's name. Alright, so we finished all of that. As you can see, we just have Encroachment, Shinies, and Vanquish the Betrayers. These three here, which are on our way back up towards, Razor Hill. So what we do is we make our little stop here, turn all that in, work our way up to do these, come across, do here, here, and then we can turn in everything here. It's so far the fastest way I've found to do the entire quest log down south. Especially since we're still having to deal with, 8 million people out here trying to do this quest. While I'm thinking about it, let me get move anything back on. But ow. Oh, it won't let me move it. Oh, here we go. Unlock frame. Thank you. Level 9.
What you want?
Oh, that's just the book. I don't care about the book. It's probably going to be the less res, or less running, more resing stupid quest, so. Now, I suppose the real question is how fast are these respawning? Two more. I'd stop trying to mount up if you're trying to get these bars. Like, all you gotta do is sit here long enough. Come on. Boom. All right, there we go. All right. Shinies is now ready to turn in, so now we come up over here and we take all these guys out. Technically, we could probably go turn in all of these here and hit level 10 and be able to pick our spec, but dun, dun, dun. Weird, it wasn't letting me use my primary attack. At least people are nice enough to do parties. Okay, then we can leave the party. Then we get to come up here and finish this part. I still have the key, right? So why can I not click? That was weird. Oh, instance 2 definitely feels empty as all get out. Alright, now we have encroachment is the last quest we gotta do. Dun, dun, dun. Jumpy. Jumpies! By the way, happy 4th of July, everybody. Sadly, I have work this afternoon, and we're gonna, the fam has invited me to go watch fireworks with them. So there probably won't be an evening stream tonight. We'll see, it just depends on if I get irritated trying to watch fireworks. Okay, let's drink some mana. We just need one more Quillbore. So hopefully that thing will spawn out here for us real quick. Oh, there's one. That was all we needed there. Whee! Booty Bay is having a pretty good fireworks show right now. Nice! I didn't know they did that. Is it like just an ongoing, constant fireworks show? It's a interesting mount. Nice. Dang, all the way out to Booty Bay already. That's nice, man. I wish I had had more time yesterday to play. See, like, here's my complaint is I can't click that shield. I just lived from GM to get to Barons, level 20. Still, I mean, level 20 is impressive, man. We probably could have gotten close to that yesterday, but we had that DC, plus we started late, and then I had work yesterday, so frustrating, but... Oh. Oh, there we go. I had to get the right angle on it. That's what I said, but it was actually a pretty good day at work yesterday, so I can't complain too much about it. I'd be more upset if I hadn't, actually gotten some pretty good sales yesterday. We need 2 more dust runners? Dust runners. There we go. Now we get to turn everything in. The Fellsworn is using the same mount that I have, which means I'll bet you he started off as a cultist and switched to a Fellsworn. I thought we had a two-handed weapon on and we don't. Have you figured out the healer rotation? We haven't even gotten to start the healer rotation yet, bud. Last time we played the Cultist Healer, it was basically put our mark on the tank and then just run around and smash the Healy melee button and everybody got health, so... Yeah, heals were pretty easy with the Cultists the last time we played it.
For the Horde.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. So many people in town.
What do you need?
Level 10. Healer. So Herald of the Depths, that allows us to swap over and not worry about insanity. Not that apparently we've had to worry about insanity at all, because it's been bugged out and has been letting me get all the way up to 100, even with what you call it? Shipwrecked, Dark Storms, Queen's Decree. Okay. And that. Ooh. Okay, well, let me get rid of that. Okay. Made a blood mage I called. So the blood mage is no longer a healer, it's a support. Just FYI. I think it can queue as the healer role, but it's right. No, I get that it has heals. I was just stating that it is not a healer class anymore, which I still think is stupid because it was a good healer class. I don't know how effective it is anymore now that they've switched its role and changed up the stats a little. I used to play the Blood Mage as a tank, though. If you want a HOTS type healer, what would you roll? Probably Vino. Yeah, it'd probably be the Venomancer or the Pyromancer, one of the two. Oh, now someone wants to party up. I like classes that can heal and or tank because it affords more flexibility. That's what makes the Cultist so dangerous, is the fact that not only can it have each role, each spec can be pretty darn tanky, self-sustaining kind of build, and eventually we'll get a skill to put down here. Speaking of which, we need to use our book here. Is it this one? Oh, nope, that's our res. We'll have a skill soon that it will allow us to drain our sanity or insanity bar to get more mana. As soon as this thing spawns, it's going to die. I like hot healers and lifesteal tanks. Yeah, I mean, for life-stealing tank, I think the closest we have is the Blood Mage. I think. I remember at one point, as soon as you hit like level 11 with the Blood Mage, and you were going the tank, it was impossible to die because your level 11 skill was uh a single target ability that when you hit them you got health back. And if I remember correctly, the last time we tried to play a Blood Mage tank, that was not the case, and we were super squishy.
Hey,
Alright. So now we get to turn in both of these quests. We've got, what, 4 more here in the Barrens, and then we're done? Or not the Barrens, here in, Duratar. And then we're done with Duratar. Okay. Did I read the letter? I did not. Okay. So now, what I want to do, just to make this a little bit faster, in case you guys haven't seen this before, what I typically do, we've already got the Queen's Decree, so we're going to run up here and grab this so we can grab the satchels. We're going to run down and grab her quest so that we can come out here, grab the alligators, and then when we come back, we can turn that in, and then we can just take out harpies all along here and pick up our satchels and get those 2 quests done at the same time. Ugh. I guess that's the mount that necromancers get. I see this is still bugged. How are blood mages for AoE? Spellcasters, they have some pretty good, they have a couple AoE spells if I remember correctly. Their primary thing is to build up, their whatever weird stack thing they have, and then they hit something with a really big blood bolt, and it does a ton of damage. For AoE, the one that I like the most, like if all you want is AoE, Stormbringer probably has the best AoE kit. Because you can go lightning and you get Forked Lightning pretty early. You can go Maelstrom and that's more single target, but it just hits so much, like so hard, that you're able to take out multiple targets relatively quickly. So, well, I'm looking for something that will allow me to pull a bunch of mobs, AoE them down, and stay alive. You're gonna definitely need a tank stuff. I feel you, Ludicrous. I'm looking at the clock, dreading the fact that I'm gonna have to go to work soon. Come here, Crocolisk. Got it on the first one. So, yeah, that one's fine. Well, leveling. Smash an enemy with either dealing damage and applying black blood to fight. So this is our main skill here shortly. Debating on an orc or human guardian. I mean, y'all know me. I say orc all the time just because I know it levels faster than the human territories, but you do you, bud. Osmodius. But yeah, as far as being able to gather up a bunch of stuff and kill it quickly, if that's the case, there's several tanks that I would recommend. I mean, heck, Blood Mage Tank has that ability somewhere around the 15 mark. Better invite me. Witch Hunter Black Knight sounds like a AoE tank him. I know at one point it was. In fact, it was probably the highest DPSing tank you could get. But then they got rid of the stupid fire stacks that you could do. So we can get a two-handed weapon. Dang it. I was aggroed onto something else. What's up, Neo? Noe? Alright, now we have a full party. Got him. Ah, finally. Alright, leave party. There we go. Best heal for late content like raids. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure. I know at one point, Cultist and Venomancer were your top healers. I don't know what they were in beta though, because I didn't play that high in beta. And we just like this is our only character here on live, so I'm not 100% sure, unfortunately, to answer that question.
Strength and honor.
We'll have to redo my bar here. Is Primalist good? Chronomancer's bad. It depends on what you're wanting to do. Like, Primalist is an amazing tank. Like, amazing tank. As far as Chronomancer goes, we didn't really play much of the Chronomancer, unfortunately. So I can't really attest to how good or bad the Chronomancer was. I know in PvP we kept getting messed up because of the freaking Chronomancers. Yeah, I mean, you get your temporary one at 6. At level 10, you'll get your permanent. Okay, we just need one more of these. There we go. And then we need one more of those ones. There we go. And now we can just run. It'd be nice to stop running into more stuff, though. There we go. All right. There we go. Now we look like what we're supposed to. And now we get to go turn in the deals, and then we can grab one more supply sack on our way to go turn in Winds of the Desert. So jump. Whee! Wow. That's dope, though. Werewolf form is really fun. I like the fact that they gave us that form so early on for the Blood Mage. I am still a little disappointed with the fact that is it just no? It's this guy. I need. You are on top of the quest giver. Yes, special. There we go. Now we got the quest for Margaz. Okay. But we for the Pyromancer, you don't get your Drakviren form until like level 30, which I think is ridiculous long wait to get that, especially since it doesn't really give you anything extra. So, kind of frustrating with that. Ba-da-bow. But we're almost done with Duratar, which is fun. See if I can sneak up over here and grab one satchel. Yep. And now we get to go turn that quest in so that we can do his secondary quest where we go take out a bunch more harpies, which is probably going to be overcrowded and packed. Now, for healing with the cultist, we did discover back in beta that a two-handed weapon is the best option that we have. Because it allows us to hit harder, which allows us to then get more heals out. So
Have a good one.
you are a reaper with a big glowy hammer. What's up, Velvet? Velvet Venoms. Venoms? Venoms. What's up, man? Doing good, man. Doing good. Just trying to get some leveling done before I gotta head off to work today. Stormbringer got the big elemental guy. Dope. there's a level 11 blood mage right there, guys. Figured I'd take a little break since I've been grinding all night long. Nice. What level you get to? $33. Gosh, dang, bud. Yes, I know that partying up is not a requirement for one that requires tagging, but because of how spread out all this stuff is, it makes it a lot easier if you're in a party. Just saying. Thank you for the follow, Broken Earbit. That's an interesting name, but thank you for the follow. Welcome to the guild. Look at that. We have 3 people in the party. And we are eliminating these things a lot faster with 3 of us than we were with 1 of us. I just need 2 more of the black-winged ones and 1 more of the yellow-winged ones, and we're good. Alright, just 1 more yellow. I want to get to 40 if possible before fireworks today. Oh, I'm sure you can get there. Also, I'm leveling a Cultist Healer too, and you'll have to make a build or something. I'm all over the place. I can definitely look into doing that once we get high enough up to do a build, or we could use the build calculator, and I could just give you what I think will work for now. Bear in mind, like, I've gotten a lot of comments over the last, like, 3 or 4 days now on old videos, guys. Like, yes, I have a ton of videos out there for the content, but, like, you have to understand that those videos are months, if not a year old. So please keep that in mind when looking at the older content. Alright, we're done with this quest. We can leave. Like, I had one guy look at a tier list I did, like, mid last year and be like, this is so stupid, it's out of date. I'm like, well, duh. I'm doing Rangers, so if you could help, like, builds. Yeah, I mean, I can definitely look into doing a Ranger build for you. What specific spec are you trying to do for the Ranger? Are you going Farstrider, Archery, or Brigand? Because like with them, your three builds are basically rogue, lone wolf, and then temporary pets. I was doing archery, but I noticed that that melee for ranger is broken. It is early level. It gets a little complicated towards mid game, and then gets back to being pretty overpowered by max level. Compared to some of the other melee classes, the fact that you get stealth as well always helps too. It's not as fun as say like the Reaper stealth where you can blip around the map, but I was just watching your stream from a couple of weeks ago, and that's what got me hooked on the class. Nice, yeah. The healer's dope. Like I like it. I really hope they didn't mess with it too much between beta and open. So it'll be nice when we get into Orgrimmar so we can empty out all of our bags here. There's a lot of this that I could... Let's see. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Gosh darn it. Hold up. That's the wrong one. I'll have to mess with it in a minute, because we can use our personal bank when we get into town so that we can dump all this stuff into it. Alright. I was going to wait and try and grab those boots, but for whatever reason, the Worldforged items are weird. Pretty new to so I'm more used to Area 52 Classic Plus, so gotta learn a lot. I'd say for the most part, when you're leveling, just putting points where you feel like points need to go won't hurt you too much. It's more about learning what skills do what as you level, and then getting used to that spec. It's not until you want to go do like PvP or certain like dungeon content where you really have to pay attention to your skills. Hey, homie's got a lot of health in here. Hey, anybody else need heals? I got heals for days, y'all. Running low on mana, though. I'm hoping we get my skill to drain this into mana soon. Hey, Starcaller, could you please? Thank you. What up, Tinker? Dang it. Jeez Louise, those guys hurt. See, I don't understand, like, what's going on with the Worldforged items. Sure, but I don't... There we go. It's like, gosh dang, man, gotta have a specific... We just need one more collar and we're done with this quest. There we go. Done. Running. Got an hour and 15 minutes. Well, on the plus side for my keyboard not having a numpad button, it's going to be really hard for me to accidentally tell my character to just walk everywhere. I didn't realize when I was buying this keyboard it didn't have a numpad on it. So weird. But I don't feel like taking it back to try and get that particular piece fixed. It's not that big of a deal. Is that a pet or is that the Venomancer? They changed it again? Oh, that must be their travel form. Because it says ground speed by 60%, flying speed by 0. Yeah, they're literally a fly. That's hilarious. I thought that was their tank form, to be honest, for a second, and I was like, dang, they changed it again. Because when I first played Veno, it was a Scorpid. Now it's a Beetle, which I think makes way more sense. All right. Well, here we is. People already doing PvP battles outside of Org. And I'm a dum-dum. We didn't pick up his other quest. So now I gotta go run all the way back out there. I just realized we didn't have a third quest. We should have 3 quests before going into Org. You can get 4 if you want to do the quest for the guy that's poisoned. I hate that quest because of the amount of stupid running back and forth and the fact that it's a timed quest. So if you get crap RNG, or like right now where if you get too many people doing that quest, it's just, excuse me, no bueno. It'll take way too long. You won't be able to complete it.
What do you need? Speak, friend. Magraw.
There we go. Now we can go do it. Almost level 12, though. Level 12, we can pick up reducing the cost of Void Shield. Meh. That one's actually pretty good. Mass Nightmare. Increases the effectiveness of your whispers. Is that what this is? Nope, that's presence. I don't remember what our whispers are. It's been a minute. That one's good right there. Yeah. Leave. That one would be good for us because we want to try and stay between 80 and 100 insanity. So many people in Orgrimmar. We're not seeing anything crazy like level 50s or 60s yet, which is a plus. If this had been retail, man, we'd already be seeing people max level. Alright. Go over here, turn this in, run down, turn in that. Good to rock and roll. And actually, while we're in her shop, I'm just gonna trash everything for money. Because once we hit 15, we're gonna be able to really start getting some gear by doing dungeons. It'll be way faster to gear up doing that. Alright, now the question is am I able to use my personal bank yet? Or is it going to tell me I got to relog? Okay. Real quick, we'll log out, log back in so that we can use our personal bank. I think everybody would be. Even with the 2 hours that we would have played yesterday, we probably could have hit max level on retail. It's ridiculous, man. And as you'll see, I haven't even started messing with any other characters yet, guys. Like, all we have is this dude. I got a lot of questions about PvP yesterday, too, in comments. Just so you guys know, like, I am not the person to ask about PvP. I'll give you my opinion, but I am the last person you should be asking for advice on PvP. And then this we don't need. Trying to remember. I think sorta, kinda, yes, but I'm not 1,000% on that, so don't quote me on that. Whew. Ooh, so much more space now. Having big mana issues even is piety. God, I'm trying to remember because I remember we were doing the Sun Cleric. I forget what spec we were trying to run, and we were running into. I think we were trying to do the tank, and we weren't having luck with AOE, and that's partly because I built it wrong. But if I remember correctly, yes, we actually had to bounce between doing more AOE damage and then keeping our mana up at the same time. So I'm gonna say yes, if I remember correctly. Okay, so we don't need that. Take that to Nauru. Probably won't finish that quest. There we go. This is all sellable stuff, I'm sure. We can wear that because it's better. That's cloth. And it's spirit, which kind of sort of helps us. We're not doing stabs. That is a two-handed weapon with way more damage. Alright. Sell everything else. Right, run back out here and click our box. Okay. There we go. Inventory is emptied out, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's go turn in the 2 quests down here. To Nauru, which would be these 2, and then go turn in Admiral's orders, and then let's get over to Crossroads. Oh my goddess.
Blood and thunder. Farewell. Victory. Speak. Strength and honor. For the Horde.
There we go. And away we go. Da-da-da. But, is that Zana or... I hope that's Zana. I want to say yes, you have to vow dance, regardless of what spec you're in, to be able to keep up mana and then whatever other vow benefits your character during combat. Can't decide between Rune Master or Necro. So, do you want pets or do you want the ability to obliterate things in either melee or ranged combat? Because with Necromancer, you can go animation, which is a lot of fun. And you'll have a veritable army that you're going to be able to do by level 30. Or do you want to go Rune Master, where you can go stealth and blip around in melee range, or hit things from a mile away with elemental damage? That's the deal with Rune Master. Now, I'm primarily a caster. It's what I like. that's why the cultist is so weird for me that I go heals with it. Because it just allows me to beat on things with a stick and heal people, which is great. But what I would say is if you are primarily more of a melee player, go Rune Master. If you're more of a caster, then it's a 50-50 toss-up. Go Necro, go Rune Master. But if you like having armies, animation is where you want to be, because that thing is amazing. I liked the dot spec. I play Hunter, Rogue, Enhanced Shaman, and Affliction Log. So Rune Master's not going to give you that dot damage. You would want to go Death Necro for dot damage out of those two specs. Ugh. Are you? Oh my gosh! We're gonna die. Come on. Go away! Huh? That was close. Good morning. I love that they allowed us to make another character on Rexar to get another chest, which is also usable the Mog mount on Vol'jin. I was able to get the Reaper and Fellsworn chests. Oh, I didn't know they were able to do that, Vibes. Nice. Now I gotta figure out what the other class is gonna be. Rune Master looked like a combo of Rogue and Enhanced Shimmer, which was cool. It's more... So you can go roguey stealth with it in either two-hand or dual wield if you want to go melee. Or you have a spellcaster variant of it to where you are more like a just a regular mage, but you're using all three elemental damages.
Blood and thunder.
Do I have to go over to Rexar to get the other character though? Or not Rexar. To the Vol'jin? Or whichever one I'm not on. I don't even remember anymore. Do you have to make the character on the other server, Vibes? In order to get that second chest? Dwizzy, I don't know because we haven't played Blood Mage all that much since the first time we did it, which was last year. And that was during Alpha. It is one of the classes that I'm interested in, though. Not that I have noticed rehab. So, yeah, you have to make a character on the other server, claim it, then should just show up in your vanity. Okay. All right. Well, then I got to figure out what other class. They showed off all the armor sets and stuff on Discord, right? Because maybe I go look and see which one has the coolest armor set, and I just do that one. Hi, everybody. Okay, yeah. Just send it to me on Discord. I'd appreciate that. And I'll give it a look-see-loo while I'm at work today, and then, like I said, depending on how frustrated I get dealing with the little peoples at the fireworks show today, depends on how long I stay at the fireworks show tonight. So we may or may not stream again tonight. But I may make another character that I just play off camera. Problem is I've now got 2 games again that I'm trying to do content for. I've got this and Final Fantasy 14. So out of the 6 days we stream, I don't know if I should be doing like 4 and 2, or if I should do 3 and 3, or I just don't know how I want to do the setup for it. Because I'm really enjoying Final Fantasy, man. It is such a fun game to play. And I'm in content that I don't know, so it makes it even more fun for me. I've And I know, like, right now there's probably still like 100 people streaming Ascension content right now. I just realized homie's got suction cups underneath his belly, or like on his belly, I should say. Weird.
Blood and thunder.
Okay, and then we did hit level 12. Let's go ahead and grab that. I forgot to grab the crystal on our way up, so now we're gonna have to run back up, grab the crystal, and then we can go over here to do the quest for it. What's up, Astral? I'm doing well. I hope you are as well. Out of Necro and Rune Master, what would be the easier leveling process, you think? Oh, 100% is going to be Necro. You'll be able to have bigger pulls with the Necromancer because you'll have minions that can tank for you while you do the damage. Whereas Rune Master, especially early level, you're going to have to be somewhat careful because you can get squished. Curious, is there a difference if I chose the Rexar server and not Volgens? I just noticed. Shouldn't be. They're all the same server, essentially. And once the realms calm down or they're able to make room, they're just going to squish them back into one server again. Almost level 13 already. Woohoo! Alright, and now we get to head to Crossroads. We can grab up all those quests. This is going to be insane. Low-key, I was going to give you a gift, then realized you were on Volgent. It's all good, man. I appreciate it. Black Blade. Entropic Slam. Eldritch Mending. I may have to look at the book and see when we get our deal there. Ooh. Let's see, if I remember correctly, isn't our primary stats strength int? Yeah, int and strength. Probably better to turn on war mode for 10% XP than high risk for a bit at 15 at least. Yes, 100%. Like once we get to level 15. I don't know with how many people we have running around if I would want to do high risk. War mode would probably be a little bit easier. Unlikely. Faster. Oh, I could do war mode at 10. I did not realize that. Let's see. That would be... No, nope. Won't let me. It says feature becomes available at level 15. There should be somebody in town that I can talk to at the board, though, right? Is it under spells? Yeah. My only issue with war mode is the fact that with as many people as we have out and about, we are probably going to get attacked a lot. Because that's just how people is.
What can I do for you? Go with us. What do you need?
Oh, good lord, there's so many people in here.
Some.
Can I... Is Instance 2 a little quieter? Okay, looks like Instance 2 is a tad quieter. Oh my god. That's meets to Orgrimmar, I don't want to do that.
Loktar.
I'm level 21 and haven't gotten attacked yet, but yeah, certain places definitely. That was our experience the last time we tried to do war mode and high risk. Is like even out here in the Barrens, man, we would be trying to do quests and then we would just have people coming up and beating on us, which was always frustrating. And congrats, by the way, on being level 21. What class did you end up going, Vibes?
This had better be good.
How you doing, man? Hey there.
I remember when my brother and sister had to have that mount. Like, they saved their allowance for weeks. Because my mom was like, there's no way I'm allowing you to buy something for a stupid video. What the heck? There we go. Okay. You now heal lowest health ally affected by Black Blood for 50% of your auto attack damage. Damage dealt by Blade of the Empire now heals the lowest health ally for 35% of the damage dealt plus 80. Blade of the Empire. That's... Oh, that's Wrath of the Empire. See, I like this one. Like, both of these are really good. But I need this. I think they were turned off that option to be a neutral faction able to attack your own race, so that's probably why. Templar, because it's my favorite. I'm a level 10 ranger on Rexar. They're pretty strong too. Nice. Yes, we're a heretic. Nation? Asia nation? I don't know. But yes, we're a heretic. I think we're gonna go with Yogg Saron first, and then that way we can get the Abyssal Covenant. I know at one point it was a top healer. And I know I was having an absolute blast playing it, so... That is why I'm back doing it. Alright, so we're looking for Plane Striders. We're looking for Raptors. You ain't Godblade? Nice, okay. This quest, I think, is going to end up being bugged again.
Strength and honor. No time.
Zealot looks cool, too. See, I'm less worried about getting the mushrooms. I'm just gonna sit here and fight these guys. If we can get a mushroom, yay. If not, it's what it is. Got people out here fishing and chopping trees. Okay, that was weird. That was right in my ear, too. I appreciate it, man. I'll be fine now. I have basically everything I need for a long time. I farmed hardcore on Bronzebeard for my mounts and T-Mogs. Nice. Don't parry me, you punk. I got the Baron mount with either a 99 or one. It took like 1,000 to do on the Strath runs. Only saw it drop once. Oh, I still think my favorite mount of all time is the Headless Horseman mount. And it's probably because it's the one that took me the most amount of time to get. Time Lost Proto Drake, that's a good one. Level 10 Blood Mage is already out here doing that quest. See what I mean? But did I get an achievement for dying in PvP? It is not Shadowlands client, no. How do I turn off war mode? Oh, well, that's a bummer. Ha! That's crazy. There's actually no PvP in the variants. I'm Alliance, haven't seen PvP yet. It's always my luck, man. no matter where I go or what I do, if I join PvP, I immediately get nuked. And it's never a fair like one-on-one fight. It's always like 4 people running around ganking as many people as they can. All right, that part of the quest is done. I just want to stand here, get my 4 mushrooms, and be done with it. Cool, Stormbringer over there. One more. Dang, I haven't got killed in a long time. Last was some level 50 killing me as a level 20 something. I talked much about him, and then he blocked me because he knew he... I feel that. Come on. Spawn my last shroom. Thank you. Now let's go over here and see how long it's going to take us to get the first of the cold car leaders done. I tried to be polite. I really did. See, look. More people just running around doing PvP stuff. And he's a level 21, so even if I tried to fight him, there's no way in all of the goodness of everything I'm going to be able to do it. Level 21. I don't understand the point in coming out here as a level 21 to fight a bunch of level 13s. Like, there's no way that's entertaining. Boop. Oh, won't let me because I'm in combat, I guess. There. Those dudes were all on instance 1, so hopefully we have better luck here on instance 2. Da, da. And come on. There we go. Thank you. Get up some more mana. Where do you change instances again? For me, it's right here on the mini map. For LVUI, I just click here and it lets me do whatever instances are available for that area. I really need it to give me the skill so I can drain this to get more mana. We also need to get more mana stuff. Really? Trying to mana up? All right. Wake up, I'm in a cult. Have some more healing, bud. Oh, need more of the stupid harpies. I don't like the fact that we have to come run out here like 3-4 times. I think it's 3 times that we have to come out here to take out a group of harpies. It should all just be one quest. Take out X amount of these, X amount of these, take out what's her face. And we're out of mana again. I don't know what I'm in combat with. Nothing's trying to murder me. Stop being in combat. Thank you. That was my last mana. I have a ice cold milk. I can say one good thing about Blizzard. At least they're not as lame as some other companies who would DDoS these servers so hard. It's been pretty smooth. So yeah, that is definitely a plus. All right, there's that. Now on the way back, we can take out some more raptors, and we still need, I believe, we still need the plane striders. Don't give them ideas. I'm fairly confident they're not watching my channel, bud. There's definitely people out there with way more viewership that they're going to be watching than me. I wish I had that kind of pull, you know? All right, we'll swing by, we'll turn in these two, and then we're going to go turn in what we can. If we see any more raptors, we'll take out the raptors. And of course, when we see these plane striders, because we still need all of them. Dang, didn't even get the one. The heck was that? I think that's my insanity stuff going off, but I don't understand why. Looking for Stormbringer lightning build? I can work on that too. Bear in mind that any builds that I put together here shortly are going to be just using the build calculator. They're not going to be based off of best in slot items, stats, that kind of stuff. It's going to be strictly where I would put points. They will probably be wrong. People will probably hate me for it, but I will definitely do it.
Samsung. Go with honor. Go for victory.
Because I can tell you this, even if we do a 3-day, 3 days a week stream, I'm not going to be buying stuff to try and quickly level. If I have it, yay. If I don't, oh well. I'm not going to be purchasing anything else for this game, sadly enough. Pretty nice viewer count for you yesterday and today, though. Great to see you getting some more people in here. One of the best streams around. They've been missing out. I appreciate that, Vibes. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. That means a lot. You're gonna make me all teary-eyed, man. Nope. Neither of those do I want to do. We got your stupid flute thing. Okay, there's level 14. Nice. One away from being able to start doing dungeons. And I am going to hope that the dungeon queue is relatively quick, because number one, we're a healer. And number two, the amount of people on the server right now.
Farewell.
It is one of the reasons why I wanted my first class to be a healer. Was just because I was like, dungeon queue. So. With the 10 DP, at least you can get it. Oh, I didn't, like, as much as I wanted to do the stress test vibes, they were all while I was at work. So I didn't have the opportunity to even try to log in and do a stress test. Now, I will say, if I have any currency still available, I will spend it all on trying to get some XP stuff, but I'll look at that later. Alright, I'm gonna go back up and deal with the harpies again. We are a DPS healer. So, all that really means is that, like, for example, this attack right here, which does have a cast time, this will automatically throw out a heal to 5 people, and it will slowly heal them over time. It's a hot. I do have points that I can put in like this right here, so that my primary attack will also heal the lowest health enemy or ally, and then this one right here, you now heal the lowest health ally affected by Black Blood for 50% of your auto attack damage, which is really good. Though the next point we get over here is going to be going into Abyssal Covenant. This goes on top of our tank. Increases the effectiveness of our whispers. And that's Mass Nightmare. I'll just put it here for now. Matthew Davidson, thank you for the sub. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the guild. Whew, look at all this stuff we just unlocked at 14. Holy cow. Sanity tap. Ah, here it is. Here it is. This is the skill that we've been wanting. Horror Bolt got an upgrade. Test of Pride. Attempt to drive an enemy mad, taunting the target. We don't need that. That's a nope. That can stay. I want to make that 3. I don't care about that one. That can go to 4. Yeah, that's fine for there. Twilight Domain. You become enveloped in Twilight magic, increasing your threat generated. No. Whispers of it. So this is our first whisper. Gift an ally with the madness, restoring 12 mana every 5 seconds for 30 minutes. Players may only have 1 whisper on them per cultist at a time. That's a buff that goes down here. Actually, we need to go back to town here in a second. I need to get more mana stuff. Blade of the Empire upgrade and Hammer of Twilight upgrade. All right, nice. What I like about the Heretic is for questing purposes, I don't spend a whole lot of time now that we have our ability to get our mana back easier. We're not going to be spending a lot of our time worried about sitting down to drink and sitting down to eat food because we're low on health and mana. As long as we have insanity, we basically have infinite mana now. And as long as we can throw malevolence, we pretty much stay topped up as long as we're fighting by ourselves. We do have a single target heal called Eldritch Mending. It's not honestly that great. It's rare that you'll have to pop it. It really depends on the tank. If you have a tank that doesn't know how to mitigate damage very well, go back over to instance 2, please, where it is much calmer and quieter.
Ah, I have just the thing for you.
You do want to stay with a 2-handed weapon, just FYI. Boom. We'll open all of these.
May the eternal
All right.
sun shine upon thee.
We would gain way more int. That's fine. I'll take it. And we'll take it. Gotcha. Let's see. Hold on. I missed a bunch of stuff. Hold up. Hold up. I missed a bunch. Okay, so cool, you're a disc priest. Kind of, sorta. Dang, Heritage sounds fun. More than Godblade, just damaging. Gotcha. It was a pain anyways. They kept just teleporting us back to the starting area. A bunch of us were trying to run to different places, like the Night Elf starting zone. I don't think they liked that too much. What did I miss there? Oh, you're talking about the okay, I got you. Vibes. And I'm gonna have to give that a shot on spec too. Yeah, absolutely. Alright, so we are all purdied up as best as we can. We'll hold on to that. Yeah, the stress test, yeah. I wanted to do it just cause. I thought it would have been a fun thing to at least get into, even with the frustration of dealing with um, uh, all of the lag issues that they were having with it. And it sounds like they broke the deal too, so let's go over here and smack this guy. But see, now I can use up sanity to get mana back. Because it is regain your sanity, reducing your insanity by 20 and restoring 20% of your missing mana. So, oh, I thought I punked you, bud. About to make coffee and level up my guardian. Hate that they don't have click to move. I mean, there is auto run. A whistle that no class in this game I don't think can use. Well, the wild runner or whatever primalist it is, I think technically they're able to use certain pets that you can get as a whistle, but I don't remember. One good thing is I got to fly for the first time with my golden dragon mount. They bugged the game by teleporting us, so I was able to fly in the human starting zone about 1,000 feet above. Nice. I do find it to be somewhat funny that their announcement said the only playable race was humans. They were like, we don't have enough people wanting to play the stinky humans. We gotta force everybody to play the stinky humans. Let's see, we got 12 minutes. I'm gonna try and finish this Harpy quest back here, and then we'll just teleport back to town, and we'll call that good. You guys will have to let me know if you want to see 3 days of this, or if we stick to 2 days of Ascension and then 4 days of Final Fantasy 14. Because I'm not going to abandon 14. I'm having way too much fun playing the different classes on 14. So we're definitely going to stick to that. Thursdays we'll probably do like build guides or whatever for this game as best I can. So that's something that you guys can look forward to. Give me the heals. Ooh, you're a level 17. Good night. Oh, what was that? No. Take that off. Yeah, so many people were complaining in Discord. Like, I tried 10 times to make a character at different times, but same thing. Can't make a character that must have been trying to make another race and gave up after trying 10 times. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if the entire playtest was only viable to humans for the stress test. Because I think they were just trying to get as many people into the server as possible. Just to make sure that it was going to work. Boom. Boom. There we go. Are you leveling as Godblade when not healing? No. I stay in Heretic the entire time. Because it does plenty of damage. Come on. Alright, there we go. Let's just hurt out of here. Good evening. New to COA, was wondering if you could recommend a tank. Seems to be a few classes that can tank, but I don't really know much about them. The two easiest tanks you can grab are going to be a Venomancer tank and Primalist tank are the two top two tanks I still think we have. So let's go turn in Harpy Lieutenants, guys. I do apologize. It is 7 minutes. I don't think we're going to be able to complete any other quests in that 7 minutes. So we will probably just call it there for the day. Like I said, let me know in the comment section below if you guys want to see 2 days or 3 days worth of this, and then we will do either 4 or 3 days worth of Final Fantasy 14, because I am going to continue 14 going. Thursdays I will use, since those are non-stream days, I will use those to make up as many builds as I can think of. Again, they will probably be absolutely wrong for the most part, but what was the first name you said? Venomancer. Venomancer and Primalist. Make everybody disappear. There we go. So those are the two that I highly recommend. Other thing, guys, if you really like the content and you want to support this, think about joining as a member. It would definitely help me. I know everybody on the planet is trying to get people to join as a member, and I currently don't have anything special for members. But at some point, I will. But it would help support the channel. Or check out the merch. I do have merch. You're more than welcome to check it out. Outside of that, guys, I really hope that you love the content. I will try to do as many build guides as I can. Again, if they're wrong, let me know in those videos what I did wrong and how to improve them. Are they difficult to learn? Not really. All of the classes have some kind of learning curve, but I wouldn't say that they're like difficult to learn or complicated. Um, once you mess around with them enough, you'll kind of understand what works for you. Um, but yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy the stream. I hope you guys are enjoying the channel. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do. It lets me know I'm doing a good job, but more importantly, lets you guys know when I go live. That's both over on YouTube and on Twitch, so you can find me on both. But I hope to see you guys in the next stream. Thank you so very much. Have fun out there. Be safe on this 4th of July, and we'll see you next time. Stay legendary, heroes. Peace out.